My name is Ahmad Hassan bin Kamar Effendi and my PDL number is PDL2402089 and I am the chairman.
Hi, my name is Adli Azim bin Awarif. My ID number is PDL2402019 and I will be the secretary.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Danish bin Yusuf. My PDL number is 2402080 and in this meeting my role is the treasurer. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hilman bin Halim, PDL 2402022 and my role in this meeting is committee member.
Hi, my name is Aminul Helmi bin Muhammad Fairuz. My PDL number is 2402046 and I'm as a committee member.
Hello guys, my name is Muhammad Sufi Akbar bin Muhammad Asid. My PDL number is 2402113 and my role in this meeting is as the committee members. Hi, good morning everyone.
Good morning, Mr.
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 Fantastic. How's everyone doing today? And welcome to the 5th Executive Committee meeting of the Cultural Vanguard Club. I sincerely appreciate all of you for taking the time to join today's meeting. Now, particularly as we have several critical matters to address, including finalizing the cultural exhibition plans, discussing supply challenges, appointing a person in charge, and reviewing our financial status and considering other informal matters like birthdays. This is a meeting where your active participation is essential to ensure that the decisions made today are fully understood, practical, and implementable. Right, before we dive to the agenda, I would like to conduct a quick technical check. Please unmute yourselves one by one and confirm if you can hear me clearly and let me know if there are any audio or connectivity issues.
Yes, I can hear you very clear.
Loud and clear, sir.
Aye, sir.
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Clear, sir.
Thank you so much everyone for confirming. I remind everyone that microphones should remain muted when not speaking to minimize background noises. If you encounter any technical problems during the meeting, please notify us in the chat box immediately so that we can assist without delaying the meeting. Now, let me also highlight that the significance of today's meeting. Each agenda item is interconnected. Decisions regarding suppliers, decorations, technical management, and budgeting all impact the overall success of the cultural exhibition. Our goal is to reach consensus while exploring multiple perspectives. I encourage detailed discussions, constructive feedbacks, and questions wherever clarification is needed. With this context, I now officially call the meeting to order at 10 a.m. Secretary, please report any apologies for absence.
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson. As the secretary, apologies were received from two members. Ali, which is absent due to prior academic commitments, which could not be rescheduled, while Abu, which is another member, is unable to attend due to health reasons. Both members notified me in advance and request that decision and important discussion from today's meeting be communicated afterward. This will ensure that they remain informed and aligned despite their absence. That's all, Mr. Chairperson.
All right, Ali, thank you so much. Would any other members would like to comment on these absences?
Yes. While it is unfortunate that Ali and Abu cannot join us, it is good that they inform us early. Their proactive communication allow us to planning the discussion without delays. It is critical that any follow-up action assigned to them are documented clearly.
Yes, I agree. For important topics like supplier issues and financial decisions, we must ensure that Ali and Abu receive detailed updates. Their absence should not be impede and the accountability or continuity of our planning.
I also recommend that any financial approvals, particularly those related to additional expenditures or supplier adjustments, be shared with absent members. Transparency is key, and detailed minutes will help maintain financial accountability.
All right, that's fantastic, everyone. Excellent points. The apologies for the absence are duly noted. And we will ensure clear follow-up when it comes to communication. Now that is that out of the way, let's move on to the minutes of our last meeting. Secretary Adli, can you please confirm?
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson. The minutes of the previous meeting were reviewed and no amendments were suggested. They were confirmed as accurate, signed by you, Mr. Chairperson, and recorded in the club's official logs. As for matters arising, there were no unresolved items, although preliminary budgeting for the cultural exhibition was discussed and note for further updates. That's all.
Thank you so much, Adli, the secretary. Didn't expect less from you. Are there any other comments or matters arising from the other members? Maybe?
Regarding the budget, I would like to clarify whether additional funds have been allocated in our last meeting for unforeseen expenditure, particularly for decoration or technical setups. This is crucial as we move forward with supplier discussion.
I agree with you, Amir. Minor adjustments were made, particularly for additional decorative items that were not accounted in the preliminary budget. I will provide the detailed financial statement shortly, but the club remains financially capable of accommodating the updates without compromising other activities.
I would like to add that documenting this minor adjustment ensure we maintain transparency and accountability. This will also help in planning future exhibitions.
Excellent. Since there are no other matters arising, we will now proceed to the correspondence.
Chairperson, we have received a letter of appreciation from the Director of College Professional Mara Bandar Penawa. The director expressed sincere gratitude for the club's support during a recent institutional event and highlighted the professionalism demonstrated by our committee members. The director also requested that a poster highlighting the event and our contributions be displayed on the official notice board to acknowledge our efforts.
This recognition is valuable. It strengthens the club reputation and may positively influence our engagement with supplier and partner for the cultural exhibition.
Yes, I agree. It also motivates volunteers, demonstrating that their contributions are appreciated. Making this acknowledgement visible encourage continued participation and commitment.
Thank you. Noted, the correspondence is recorded. and the posters will be displayed as suggested just now. Now we'll move on. So before discussing special businesses, I invite the treasurer Danish to present the club's financial statement. So Danish, you may now present it.
Hold on. I will try to share the financial statement on the screen right now. Everyone see it?
Yes, yes, we can see clearly.
Right. Sorry.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairperson. Now I will provide a comprehensive overview about our financial statement, obviously. As of today, the Culture Vanguard Club's opening balance was 1,250 ringgits. We have received 300 ringgits in membership fees and another 300 ringgits from proceeds of previous activities, totaling in 600 ringgits of our total income. Our expenditures include 200 ringgits for event materials, 150 ringgits for logistical and transportation costs, while and RM 100 ringgit for administrative and operational costs, summing up to 450 ringgits. This left our closing balance of 1,400 ringgits. Looking ahead to the cultural exhibition, we must carefully plan additional expenditures. For instance, decorative items that were partially undelivered by our initial supplier will require sourcing from an alternate supplier at an extra cost of 367 ringgit. This is obviously for us to be better prepared in case of any unforeseen event that will happen. Even after this, the closing balance is sufficient enough to cover any minor contingencies. I recommend that all committee members review and approve any further expenditure in advance to ensure we remain within budget and maintain transparency during our future business.
Thank you, Danish. You may now stop sharing your screen.
Thank you, Danish. But could you clarify which item are covered in the 367 ringgit additional cost?
All right, Iman. I will answer your question. This covers essential decorative elements, including additional LED lighting, stage backdrops, as well as hanging banners and small props required for effective exhibition setup.
Danish, the financial position appears robust. Maintaining detailed documentation of receipt and supplier communication will be critical, especially if the expenses slightly exceed expectation during setup.
Okay, for record keeping purpose, I would like to note the treasurer's statement in our minutes, including the breakdown of income and expenditures, as well as the contingency plan and additional supplier costs. This ensures that absent members are fully informed.
Excellent. The financial statement is now clear to all of the members, and the club is ready to proceed with the special businesses. Right. Now, Sophie, please present the cultural exhibition proposal, and you may now.
Thank you, sir. The cultural exhibition aims to celebrate diversity and foster cultural understanding. The exhibition will feature several cultural zones, interactive displays, traditional attire, art and craft, and culinary demonstrations. Each zone will include information panels explaining the cultural significance of item and custom. Interactive station will encourage visitor participation, while visual aesthetic will be enhanced through carefully designed lighting, stage setup, and also the props. Additionally, the exhibition will include photo zones, cultural performance, and also the volunteer lead workshop. The 2-day event is scheduled for April 2026 and is expected to engage a large number of students. Coordination among volunteers, suppliers, and technical teams is essential to ensure the event runs smoothly. That's all.
I fully support the proposal that Sufi just gave. However, I suggest we creating a detailed flow plan and volunteer assignment chart to optimize visitor flow, prevent congestion, and ensure every cultural zone receive attention.
I would like. I would also like to propose adding QR code to exhibits, linking to short video or additional reading materials. This will enhance the educational experience and allow visitors to engage with the content digitally.
Aye. From financial perspective, these enhancements are feasible provided we allocate enough funds carefully. Any additional expenditures beyond the approved budget must be justified and documented.
For clarity, may I confirm that the cultural exhibition is approved as a major event? This will help coordinating the documentation, publicity, and volunteer efforts. What do you think, Mr. Chairperson?
Yes, sure, it is approved. And how about we now discuss about operational execution? Now that is out of the way, moving on to the next special business, which is the item the supplier shortfall. Ame, please explain the situation in detail.
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson. As previously mentioned, our initially appointed supplier could not deliver several critical items, Specific, specifically LED lighting, stage backdrops, hanger banner, and decorative props. These are crucial for both the visual appeal and the overall ambience of the exhibition. When we contact the supplier to confirm the delay, they cited production constraint and limited stock, indicating they could not meet our timeline. This will create a significant challenge because these items are needed for setup at least 3 days before the exhibition.
This is indeed concerning. We must ensure the quality of this item because any compromise in decoration will affect visitor experience and reflect poorly on the club. Have we already sourced potential alternative supplier, Ame?
Yes, we have identified a reliable alternative supplier who can provide the same item within the required time frame. The cost will be slightly higher, approximately around 367 ringgit, more than the original agreement. They are able to guarantee delivery and installation support, which is a critical factor given our tight schedule.
Aye. From financial standpoint, the club can absorb this funded additional expenditure. I'm sorry. The 367 ringgit will reduce our contingency slightly, but we still have sufficient funds for minor emergencies. However, I recommend that we document every cost carefully and confirm final quotation with the suppliers before payment.
Yes, I agree with Dennis. Additionally, I suggest we request photograph or samples of the decorations before delivery to ensure quality. It is better to verify before committing to the full payment.
That's a very great idea, Sufi. So next, for the record, I will include these issues and propose alternative supplier details in the minutes. This includes the additional costs and rationale for immediate procurement. I also propose that a formal approval from the committee is recorded before proceeding with the alternative supplier.
Another point that I want to consider is the delivery and installation schedule. We should assign members to supervise the supplier when the items arrive. Any missing or damage the item should be reported immediately so that we can claim replacement or refund if necessary.
Yes, Hilman, I suggest that I, along with Supi, will coordinate directly with the supplier and verify the item upon arrival. This will make sure the quality and timeline setup is perfect.
Agree. Additionally, volunteers assisting in decoration should receive clear instructions and a checklist of all items so nothing is left out. Coordination is essential, especially since some items are fragile, such as stage props and also the hanging banners.
From a financial perspective, once again, it's also important to track any additional expenses arising from transportation or installation assistance. We must ensure that all costs are documented and approved by the committee. This avoids confusion later, particularly when preparing final financial report.
Right. Thank you everyone for the detailed input. So to summarize, the committee agrees to engage the alternative supplier, approve the additional cost of 367 ringgit, and assign Amir and Sufi to supervise delivery and setup. Right. So Ali will document this in the minutes, and Danish, how about you monitor the expenditure? Does anyone have any further suggestions or concerns?
I would like just to add that we should create a risk plan for any last minute issue. For example, if an item arrive damaged or delay, we should have contingency items or decorations that's ready to ensure the exhibition is not affected.
Good point, Hilman. I can draft a simple checklist and a plan for contingencies. This will include backup decoration, spare lighting units, and volunteer assignment to handle any sudden challenges.
I support the approach. It is better to prepare for all possible scenarios so that on the day of the exhibition, the setup runs smoothly without any panic.
Right. Excellent. All concerns are addressed. Amir and Sufi will take charge of the supplier coordination. Backup planning will be prepared, and financial monitoring will be overseen by Danish. Right. So, Secretary Adli will document everything into the minutes. Next, we'll move on to a new agenda, which is we will appoint a technical and decoration person in charge, which is PIC. This role is essential for managing technical equipment, decorations, and supply coordinations during the exhibition. So we need to be very careful with this. How about Hilman? I would like you to share your thoughts with the team, if you may.
I strongly support the idea of appointing a dedicated PIC or person in charge. Without a single responsible person, coordination between volunteer, supplier, and technical teams may become chaotic. The person in charge will supervise lighting setup, decoration, stage prop, and overall technical readiness before the exhibition opens.
Adding to Hilman's point, the PIC will also serve as the main contact for troubleshooting technical issue during the exhibitions. For example, if any LED lightings malfunction or if the sound system fails, a dedicated person ensures problems are addressed immediately without confusion or delays.
Right. From a financial perspective, the PIC role is very crucial. They can authorize minor expenditures related to setup or emergency replacement items, as well as ensuring that costs are controlled are documented. Sorry for the stutter. And this minimize the risk of unapproved spending.
For record purposes, I propose that the minutes clearly outline the person in charge responsibilities. This includes coordinating supplier deliveries, supervising setup, ensuring safety protocol are followed, and reporting progress to committee daily until the exhibition concludes. This ensures transparency and accountability.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. I now invite proposals for the appointment.
I propose Ame as the person in charge. Ame has extensive experience in coordinating event setup and has demonstrated attention to detail and leadership skills. He is capable of liaising with both supplier and volunteer efficiently.
I second the proposal. Amir's experience in this department will ensure smooth execution and accountability.
I also endorse the proposal, sir. Having a single experienced person overseeing the technical and decoration matters will prevent miscommunication and setup errors.
Right. So, all in favor?
I agree.
Okay. So, appointment confirmed unanimously. Amir Zohilmi is officially appointed as the technical and decoration person in charge.
I would like to suggest a weekly check-in between the PIC and the committee until the exhibition date. This is to ensure the progress is monitored and any challenge are resolved proactively.
Agree. These check-ins could include a short report on complete tasks, pending action, and also any suppliers updates. It will keep everyone aligned.
I will add to Sufi's point. All financial transactions related to PIC's responsibilities must be submitted for review before finalization. This keeps spending transparent and within the approved budget.
Okay, I will document the person in charge appointment, weekly reporting schedule, and financial oversight procedures in the minutes. This will ensure absent members are fully informed and responsibilities are clear.
Right. Excellent. With that, we have successfully appointed the person in charge, outlined their responsibilities, and established a reporting schedule. So this concludes our detailed discussion for this section of special businesses. So now that is out of the way, is there any other businesses that you guys would like to come forward with?
Yes, me. I am hosting a birthday celebration for the next week. Attendance is voluntary and details I will be shared via the chat.
Sir, such informal gathering strengthen teamwork and morale.
Agreed. It helps camaraderie. Sorry. It helps among members benefiting collaborating during official event. I'm sure I will come to the play party.
So now that that's out of the way, the next meeting will be on 15th of January 2026 at 10 a.m. via Teams again. So thank you all. Really, you guys are great for the detailed discussions and constructive input and active participations. This today couldn't have gone better. And today we approved the cultural exhibition, addressed the supply issues, appointed a PIC, reviewed the financial statements, and considered the informal matters, which was Hilman's birthday just now. So, Adli, I assume that you have noted this in the minutes. So, without anything that needs to be come forward with, and I think that we're all done today. So, I hereby adjourn the meeting.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, and happy birthday, Hilman.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, amazing.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.